Inclusion and Behavioral Health Manager for Child Care Group. My team, myself and my team, we support the children who have disabilities, children who are suspected to have disabilities, as well as children who have behavioral health concerns.
So I know just from experience, a lot of parents, we walk around and we don't even know our kids have disabilities. We know something might be different or off until they get to first or second grade, because a lot of schools won't even test until they get to those grades. So how do you guys decide that because we only have 0 to 5, so how do you decide that somebody has a disability?
Well, oftentimes it's the teachers and the parents who support us and help us identifying children. We have screeners that the teachers do and provide to our children throughout the school year and at the beginning of the program year, and that helps us to determine those children who are not meeting those developmental milestones. And from there, we refer children for evaluation to outside therapists to determine if they may have a disability. If they don't qualify, if they don't have a disability, we work with the teachers and the families to support them in the areas where they're struggling.
Can you give me some examples, a couple of examples of what a teacher might see? Because we have moms watching that don't have kids in centers. So what are some things that you think to look for in a preschooler?
Maybe if your child is not saying words, if they're not making eye contact with you when you're talking with them, even just simple, we call them fine motor skills, pincher, if they don't have that skill, or even grasping like this, walking, if they're falling over a lot, they're not walking as they should whenever.
Or what about those babies that stand on their toes all the time and don't like anything to touch them?
Yes.
They're the ones that freak out about the tags or the,
Yes. And that's called sensory.
Right.
So the different sensations on their skin may cause them to feel a little bit uncomfortable, so that you might notice that when you put certain types of material on within their clothing, they cry or they pull at it.
But they don't have the words to tell us.
They don't have the words, yes. Or even foods.
Oh God, yeah. Those kids that only eat chicken nuggets.
Yes.
There might be a reason. They might not just be a spoiled brat.
Yes.
There might be a sensory feeding issue there.
Definitely. And so those are all signs that there could possibly be some type of developmental delay or disability. But the most important thing is to communicate with your doctor. And I know right now we're in this virtual kind of world. We're not able to get out and do as we were before. But as things start to get back to normal and you are having those appointments, talk with your doctor about the different milestones and the different things that you are seeing that maybe you feel are concerns.
Sometimes I feel like as a parent, we know they're off, that we know they need services, but a lot of times people, especially if we don't have a ton of money, they kind of, it's fine.
Yes.
Let's just see if it works itself out. But I feel like at Child Care Group, we're more, no, let's advocate. Let's be over the top, careful, instead of hoping that we'll rub some dirt on it and it'll go away. If we ignore it, it'll go away, right?
Definitely. I would say we always want to err on the side of caution. We want to make sure that we are addressing any concerns, and we would rather address a concern and have a child evaluated and the evaluator say, nope, there's no problems at all, rather than to wait and then later there's a situation that comes up once a child is in kindergarten or first grade, because it can be so difficult sometimes with some school districts in getting a child tested and
even evaluated.
It definitely can. And so if we're able to do that in that early childhood setting while they're with us,
and it's free for the parents, right?
Free, and you just take that paperwork with you to the schools and they just transition right in.
Or hopefully they don't need anything by the time we're done with them.
Yes, as they are working with therapists, because with that, as they are identified, the therapists come out to the center.